This could get a little hairy. Everybody, hold on to your butts. Oh boy, I can't even stop it. Can't stop it. We're going. We're just going. We're sending it. This is how you drive, right? This is how you truck. This is how you... Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on now. We're just gonna roll a little bit. It's fine. Engine stalled. Voila. Look at that. Good as new. Everything's perfectly fine and dandy here. Built. What is this thing called? Thunder Tough. Today we're jumping into a game called Roadcraft, which came out last week or this week. I don't remember when it came out, but it came out in full recently. There's been a demo for it. I never played the demo. I have played games from the same developer, though. I think I've played SnowRunner a bunch. I don't think I ever played MudRunner, or really any of the other ones. I think I've only played SnowRunner. But did have fun with that, and a lot of elements from that are carrying over into this, but they are adding more sort of tasks at hand. You actually have to build the roads, and you start in sort of areas that are completely destroyed and have to manage them in a way that makes it so that you can navigate them and then continue to do the tasks and jobs that you're given. So very excited to try this out. It seems like the type of game that I want to be playing right now, so excited about that. Company name. My brain's not feeling extra creative today. Pies. Pie high. What? What does that mean? Ties. Oh God, I just want to say Ties Trucks Guy. Kind of. Ties Guys. Ties Guys Trucking. Tie equals tires somehow because of roads. Tie. Trucks. No. Tires are us. Tires. Tiring. Hopefully we can change that at some point. Okay, this is our starting vehicle. If you choose the vehicle, the other one will not be available in this playthrough. You'll be able to purchase upgraded versions of both vehicles in the shop. So we could start with the Armiger Thunder. Little boxy looking thing. Or this Minuteman K350. I think naturally my brain is drawn to this more. Yeah. Oh, we get to do colors. Let's go. That's actually kind of promising. Although I've been doing kind of blue and yellow on everything lately. Still think this is probably the best one though. I just realized that thing in the background's changing too. I think I'm gonna go with this. I kind of like the look of that. Are you sure you want to apply this customization to your company? I am sure. Alright. I did buy the version that comes with the DLC as well, by the way. Just an extra $10, so I figured why not. We're starting in Precipice, though. An industrial town somewhere on the seashore is about to be hit by a massive storm. You've been tasked with making sure key infrastructure objects are well protected from both the incoming weather and the flood that it will surely cause. Okay, goal progress is not started yet. Infrastructure request completed. Infrastructure request. We have objectives and side objectives and a bunch of resources that we can collect. Okay. And this is the only vehicle that we got. So let's see how it goes. Operation Precipice, North Africa in the spring. You're subcontracted to assist in reinforcing the shoreline of a phosphate plant. This task is part of a large-scale SNR preparation effort for an upcoming storm. You'll be guided through tutorial panels. If you miss any information, all tutorials can be found in the codex. Okay.
Hey there. The name's Kelly. And
Hi,
I'll
Kelly.
be your friendly neighborhood dispatcher for today. And every day unless we screw something up. Then the company replaces us, like dead batteries. But until then, I'll be here to help as much as I can. Not
Okay.
that you need much help with your first task. You need to head to the lookout point and take in the general layout of that town on the coast. They're bracing for one hell of a storm. I suggest you get on with the agenda before the storm hits.
Okay. Just gotta drive up here. Nice. Check out the surroundings. Okay. What happens if I aim? Oh, okay. That's how you aim the winch. Place is a little rugged. Change your camera view, you can do C or V. Okay, so we can do first person. Cinematic mode here. Okay. Wonder if I was supposed to... Well, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna drive this way. Oh, turn radius is a little bit lesser than I thought. We already got mud all over us? Hell yeah. Check out the surroundings again.
Enjoying the sights? I often hear they're the best part of your job. At least your job has a best part. I have to make do with cheap coffee and a broken AC.
You
Ready
should
for next
quit your
mission?
job. Sounds like you hate it,
Wow,
Kelly.
Aren't you lucky? Investigate the phosphate plant. Not too exciting, but who am I to argue, right? Go take a look.
Investigate the phosphate plant. Okay. Sounds like the same voice actor from the Cash game. What's up, John? It might be. It is pretty similar. I didn't even think about that. Use your vehicle's functions when you encounter difficult terrain. Low gear will avoid unnecessary wheel spin. All-wheel drive sends torque to the wheels. Differential lock prevents individual wheels from slipping, but reduces maneuverability. So... Okay, we gotta drive through this water. Terrain scanner shows the depth of the mud around you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that worked. That worked okay. We're back to dropping frames, though. Hold on. We're just gonna... Oh god. Hold on, no, I need to get out of this. I was about to park myself into a ditch. How do I... Is that shift, maybe? Yeah, that's what I want. Low gear, yeah. I don't know if this was the best way to go. It seemed like it wanted me to go this way, but... I guess this is fine. I'm already stuck. I think I'm supposed to just be going over there, but for some reason it seemed like the game wanted me to go up here, which felt dumb. I'm gonna try Okay, hold on. When you get stuck in mud, remember your tools. Alright, so low gear. We're already sending all the torque. What if we Q? What does Q do? Oh, that helps. I want to get down here because that looks like an actual road. Bold move, going this way. Gonna lurk while I prepare dinner? Hell yeah, mythical. What's for dinner? Enjoy the lurk. Okay, I think we can go back to... regular movement here. There we go. Scout vehicles are equipped with a winch that can hook various elements. Hold right mouse click and aim with your camera to attach the winch to the hook. Okay. Chicken and dumplings. Nice. Aim winch. Oh. Okay, I guess we did it. And then we can pull the winch. Can I attach winch? Keep forgetting that we have a parking brake. I guess maybe we should open both. I guess we can open both. Whoops. Not that one. Thank you. It is at the time being Karen, I believe. Now it is off. I actually needed it to get up that little hill right there. We got a little guy thing here. What are these things called? I don't even remember. Is that mine? Or are you just showing me that for fun? Over the map to see the available objectives. Okay. Clear the way into the plant. We did that, right? Oh no, we did not. Wait, in the objectives tab, you can choose from your available objective, each with its own requirements. Press enter to focus on your camera on an objective and F to track it. Wasn't sure if you knew about that in these games or not. I'm aware of them. I'm still not 100% sure what all of them do. But that kind of laid it out as like, just go through all three of them and eventually it'll help you get unstuck, possibly. Clear the way in the plant, and then what was the other one? Visit our forward base. I'm gonna track this mission. Crossway Plant's old gate is a very convenient way in. Now it's blocked, so let's clear out the rubble around it and pry it open. We're not letting a little obstacle stop us from getting ready for that storm. Okay. A lot of storming going on. Raining a lot. You can open the map to see the new vehicle. Check out the vehicles tab to learn how to switch vehicles. Vehicles tab displays all deployed vehicles and new ones marked on the map. Press H to focus on your camera on a vehicle and select it from the enter to select it from the list. Click on it to directly. Oh, I see. Got you. So I could just enter it like that. Seems like there's multiple ways to switch, which is good. Vehicle is equipped with a grader, which is used to move obstacles in level terrain. Graders have several modes that can be toggled by pressing 1 and 2. Marching retracts the grader to the upper position. Manual gives you full control over the grader. Asphalt destruction removes asphalt you've laid. Sand flattening allows you to flatten sand you've poured. God, it might not be the term that I would use, but...
Hey, you're not a bad navigator. To be fair, a child could handle it if they could reach the gas pedal. Still, you did fine too, so kudos to you. Now it's time to get you to your forward base. It's not much to look at, but should keep you warm. Oh, and on your way there, be a darling and clear the plant's old entrance for the cavalry. They're coming later. If the higher-ups don't cut the funding.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna hide this hint. So this is marching mode. What other modes does this thing have? Nope. What? Sand flattening. Asphalt destruction. Manual. Which I'm guessing... Huh? Wait. What? Oh, okay. I see. I see. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, hold on. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want to get down from this. I'm guessing marching means just up so we can drive. Am I just plowing through these things? Is that how we're getting through this area? Literally just run them over? Or do I gotta pick them up? I don't think this thing's made to pick things up. Huh. Let's see what happens if we just push. Nothing great. Nothing good at all. Asphalt destruction. Manual mode. I'm not sure which we should be doing, if any of these, if I'm being so honest. Maybe push them to the sides of the gate instead of through the gate. I'm tempted to just use the, like, can I pull these all out of the way with the winch? Let's see if I can at least move these boxes. Those will get destroyed. Oh my god. Oh, I guess we can just push through this. You just gotta get a little more speed. Alright, this works. Coming through. Sometimes you just gotta get a little more bold and send her. Okay. So should I... Probably should take this, right? We still gotta clear the way here a little bit. Maybe I can... See if I can use the winch to pull this car out of the way, but I think it can't go the other way. That seems to be stuck. Okay. I'm gonna park this over here real quick. I don't know if I really need to do this. one of my tasks is to clear the way, and we have not successfully done that, apparently. So we're going to see if we can. We just got to get it out of the yellow. Yep. Boom. There we go. Job well done. Now we gotta track a new objective. This is our forward base. Forward base is our sanctuary in this challenging environment. This is where you'll oversee the storage and allocation of resources. Utilize them wisely, and remember, each task demands a unique approach. Okay. Just navigate our way up there. See if we encounter any funky terrain. I'm sure we will. I'm gonna go all-wheel drive. Through all this. I'm not supposed to go up there, right? How do I get up there? Is there a way to see? I mean, hopefully this road will maybe take us? I'm not driving through that, that's for sure. Really pretty over there. This feels like I'm on somebody's property, but whatever. Looks like drugs were sold here. Based off of... maybe. Just kind of looks abandoned to me. Well, I don't know what that noise was. Definitely drugs sold there. I don't know. We're in like the middle of Africa somewhere, so this might just be... I mean, this looks like a legitimate business. Oh, this is our place. This is our base. All right. At our forward base now. What's next?
Welcome. The good news is, you're in charge now. Bad news is, the storage and allocation of resources are all on you. So, use them wisely. And remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. For the company. Well, on to your next job. Storm's rolling in, and we need to build a flood wall before it does. Before it rolls in, I mean. Storms seldom build walls. First, we need to plot a route from the base to the phosphate plant.
Okay,
Once we
Kelly.
do that, we can deliver the crane parts to make the wall.
Okay, we're building a route to deliver the crane parts to the phosphate plant. And then we have to find and recover the generator from the abandoned facility. Okay. We need to safeguard the coast against this impending storm. Your mission is to plan a route from the forward base to the phosphate plant to facilitate the delivery of crane parts. As grim as it may sound, in our line of work, time frequently equates to livelihood saved or lost. Let's not waste it. Okay. Infrastructure tab displays a list of activities that you can complete in any order. New activities will become available as you explore the map. Some activities, such as this one, are required to complete objectives. Open one of the requests to see how plotting works. Okay. Okay. Figuring this out. Board base to the phosphate plant. Okay. Build a route. Alright. Task is to plot a route for vehicles to follow. Use waypoints to trace a path between 2 locations. And then you can cycle through them. Various camera options. Keep an eye on the terrain. Heavy vehicles aren't built for off-road travel. Okay, so let's start plotting. I mean, there's already a road, right? Am I insane? Or do we want to build a shortcut? Could I, like... How crazy do we want to get with this, Jack? Do we want to... Should I just build on the road to learn how to do this? Or should I try to build a road straight down this hill? Because boy, part of me wants to figure out how to build a road straight down this hill. It does say keep an eye out for terrain, though. Because heavy vehicles aren't built for off-road travel. Maybe like maybe there's a middle ground to that. I feel like we should just go this way, though. Yeah. This is our starting point. How does this work? Let's just see. I guess we'll keep it simple for this first one, right? It's crazy though. Like, this is already a road. Seems like. Guess we'll make it a more functional road, though. Okay. So that's our path. When the route is planned, we can start the convoy. Make sure there are no obstacles left on the route. Dispatch vehicles. Like, other people are doing this for me? I'm not even doing this? Who's that? Okay. Okay. Find and recover the generate from the facility. Oh, wait, other people are doing that for me? That other... I don't have to do anything to build that route. They're just doing it. The abandoned facility hasn't been operational for ages, so we don't care if it doesn't survive the storm. Supposedly there is some auxiliary generator as well as some other supplies that could come in really handy if we could locate them. See if you can scout around the abandoned buildings for it. Once found, haul the generator over to the local garage for us to check if it works. Okay. That's something entirely different, right? Whoops. They're off building that route. The phosphate plant. I gotta go way back this way. Okay. I guess let them have all the fun. I want to build roads. We'll get there. I guess we'll get there later.
Looks like we're gonna need a generator for the phosphate plant. There's
Working on it.
one somewhere close to the abandoned facility. Check your map. If you can find it, bring it back to the garage inside the abandoned facility.
On it, Kelly. Way ahead of you. Objective is complete for building the route to the phosphate plant. Job well done, team. I didn't need to go there at all. So the generator is just somewhere in this general vicinity? We're in the search area. It could be anywhere. Just entered a search area. All the scout vehicles are equipped with an object scanner. The scanner will help you locate quest objects hidden within search areas. Got it. Okay. Wait, what was the button? Thought it, oh, it's 3. I have a feeling it's actually in here. Let's go in here, and then we'll scan. Oh, did that? Oh, it's right there. Now, how am I supposed to get it down from there? Do I just winch it off of there? That seems dangerous. How in the world? Is there a way to drive up there? I'm gonna turn around and go back that way. 'Cause this is surrounded by water. See what happens if we go this way. Huh. This whole place is flooded. Interesting. Let's see if we can navigate through here a little bit. It didn't look like it was too deep. Oh, it does get a little deep. What happens if we drive over there? That's not where we deliver it, is it? What happens if I drive into this circle? What does it tell me? I am unsure how to get that generator down from there. I'm not just supposed to winch it off of there, am I? Can it deal with that? Can I drive up this? What is this? Okay, apparently we can. Oh, hold on a second. Can I? Something we can drive up there. I feel like we have to drive up there somehow. And that looks like... I thought I could winch this down. It doesn't seem like I can. I have a feeling that's where we're supposed to come down.
There are things in this world that we will
Probably
never
another way to
fully
go up.
understand. We want answers.
What's up, Loper? There's another door at the front door? Oh boy. We might have missed that. Let's just do a loop. I feel like we're doing okay with navigating around this. Somewhat. This place is messed up, dude. How are you, Loper? Welcome in. This is surely how we pop a tire. Okay, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Guess we're just looking for an access point, which might be out front. What's up, Rain? We crafting these roads? Not yet. Some other people did it for us. I'm just driving through mud. Can I don't know how deep this is. It's not really... Okay, this is very deep water. Let's get out of that. Don't want to go that way. Alright, let's do a little spin around. Typical Friday evening. Yep, pretty much. How you doing, Rain? Or was that your answer? Our day's going pretty well, Loperton. Big chillin' vibes today. Gearing up for a little bit of staycation next week. And then back to work, unfortunately. But alright, let's just go back this way. Sleepy, but very well. Nice. It's not a bad vibe. Okay. Can I just drive through that, do we think? Does seem like I gotta go. Oh, okay. We had just driven like 6 more feet when we first got here. We would have been given this interaction to tell us where we should be going. Some environmental elements can be pushed, pulled, knocked over, or hooked to the winch, so I probably could have done this back there as well. But too late. We're gonna do it here. Do I just drive into this? Yep. How convenient. This is crazy. Nobody actually drives around like this, right? I want to do this with my Jeep. No, I don't. I would be so scared. Okay, well that didn't help me. But maybe... I want to do something with this. I don't know what I want to do with this, but... What happens if I drive into this? Nothing. Doesn't feel like where I want to be. Maybe I gotta push that one down. Nice. Nice. This is a puzzle game. I'm just now realizing this is a puzzle game that just happens to be in, like, the Mud Runner world. Which, I kind of love it. I kind of love that idea. Okay. What do I do with this? How do I recover this? I'm not just pulling this, am I? Uh-oh. There's no way we're just... Are we just dragging this thing? I guess it's covered in wood. So if we pull it from the rear... I love how my guy in there just drives with, like, no hands. Super casual. Okay, I guess we're just pulling this sucker. This doesn't seem like the best way to pull it. That's what knees are for, yeah. He just drives with his knees. He's doing great at it, to be honest. See if we can pull it from that. That'll work. Feels like it needs to be pulled from the middle, but how in the world that's gonna get stuck there? Is this the way to do this? This doesn't feel like it's the way to do this. There's gotta be a smarter way to pull this thing. Oop. Chat, I think my game crashed. I think my game's crashing. I'm not sure what's happening. I wonder where auto saves happen in this. It did save us at a decent enough spot. I wish it had actually saved a little bit further back, because I wouldn't have had this placed in a really weird spot. Am I legitimately just pulling this? Because this feels like a dumb way to go about pulling this thing down there. But I think it's the only way. Okay. Is it stuck on something? Apparently it's stuck on something. Can I pull it from a... Come on. You gotta just come with me. I have to get some more speed to get this thing pulled with us. I don't think this would be the best way to pull a generator. But it works for me. What's up, Mar? Good to see you. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Oh, lordy. This seems bad. This seems pretty bad. I'm gonna let that go. We might have to find another way to pull that out of there. And it's not gonna be easy, but... I dropped that in a really inconvenient spot. Marmar, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Gotta take the doggo out, no worries. Take all the time you need. Thanks for bringing your people over, though. That seems good. Okay, hold on. Now maybe if we... Here we go. Here we go. Oh god, I'm leaving a big hold in the dirt here. I'm gonna let you go now. Spin around real quick. Excuse me. God, I can't wait until we have better vehicles. Maybe a trailer? If we could get a trailer, that would be pretty tight. Okay. I think we just have to get it over to this area over here. Which you're getting close to. Oh, come on. Alright. Progress is being made. Look at that. Alright. You have a new vehicle to play with. Do I? All hands on deck. Goal completed.
You wrapped up all the prep work nicely. I knew I could rely on you, which is especially great since I had nobody else to rely on.
Wow,
You're the
what?
only contractor in the
Sad.
sector. The fate of everything rests upon you. No pressure. Besides, the only thing left to do is to build the flood wall before the storm hits. First, you'll need to scoop up some concrete slabs. There should be plenty around your base. Naturally, you'll want to use the crane to move them. Then you need to drop them off in the loading area. Easy as pie, right? I could go for some pie. Anywho, the generator's in working order, so now you just need to make sure it's delivered. Shouldn't be too hard. Just plot a course from the workshop to the phosphate plant.
Kelly's a bit cheeky for sure. I feel like she's secretly depressed though. She made a comment in there that was like self-deprecating. If that's her type of humor though, I'm here for it. Move concrete slabs to the loading area. We're swamped with tasks and short on manpower. Your expertise is crucial. There are concrete slabs scattered around the forward base that need to be moved to our storage. Please gather and prepare them in the loading area for transportation to the phosphate plant. Can I just... I mean, I guess I don't want to... I want to drive up there. Right? Because I could just jump right into this vehicle. You know what? Let's do it. Because I think I need this vehicle to do this task. And I can just jump back to that Jeep and bring it back when I need to. So you hold the mouse button to activate the crane controls. Additional controls will unlock once a load is attached. Nearby concrete slabs are a resource that can be stored. Use the crane to move them to the loading zone. Okay. Oh god. Interesting. This crane doesn't go up. Oh. Are they still building that road? Attach load. Okay. Bold crane, maybe? Nope. Crane functions rope length. Huh. I mean, it kind of seems like I can just... Boom, that one's in. You know? And then we want to attach. Assuming yellow is bad. There's got to be a way to put the crane up, right? Toggle anchors. Whoa. Neato. Toggle attach mode. Okay, I see. You can do kind of how I am, where it grabs a bunch of different, or you can just do one. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we'll just pull it over here. Well, that's in there. Oh. I don't think that's what I meant to do. You're now loading concrete slabs into your base storage. Base is allowed to store and retrieve resources by interacting with the storage area. Okay. Resource storage. No, wait. Oh. I don't know why I did that. I got rid of them? I got rid of one on accident? I don't know how I did that. I'm attached to that one, aren't I? I don't want that one. I want this one. Am I supposed to move that one in? I feel like it's already in there, isn't it? Or is that a different type of storage? Alright, well, we need to pull 2 more slabs into that area. These are different types of resource, that's why it's the wrong side. I feel like this isn't the prettiest way to do all this, but it's working. Let's do one from over here for fun. I don't like this vehicle. Kind of wish the crane did more. What a weird way about this, but... Alright. Resource stored in your base storage, which is accessible from any of your bases. On each map, you can unlock access to multiple interconnected bases. Current objective requires resources to be stored in your base storage in order to complete it. Okay. Well, we did that. Move this thing out of the way. What's the blue area? Is that where I should be keeping my vehicles? Seems like a garage. So what happens if I back up into it? We can retain. Sure, you want to retain this vehicle from the map to your garage? Yeah. And then we can deploy. Great. Let's just retain all of these. Deploy our Jeep again. Okay. What's our next task? Create a route to deliver the generator. Fantastic work. You really know how to pull through. Generator seems to be in prime shape. Now we must relocate it to where it's needed the most. So your task is to plot a course from the abandoned facility to the phosphate plant to recover valuable resources. Haven't I... Oh, from the abandoned facility to the phosphate plant. Got you. Well, that's different than what we've already done. Can I start from over here? Is that a gate? Seems like it. Well, let's plot our route. Start plotting. We're gonna go right through here. Navigate right on up through here. Nothing fancy. And then other people go and do that for me, which is great. Okay, created a route to deliver the generator. Have I not? Am I done with that? Is that? Tracking that. But I've already done it, right? Operational. Huh? Objective. Do I help? Do I go down there and help? Or do I just wait for them to do it all? Okay. I mean, I guess we could drive down there for fun and see. Probably should have left my Jeep down there. Just so that I could easily be with them. Let's see if I can meet them along the way somehow. I guess we can just drive back down to the phosphate plant. And then try to follow their route. Let's go see what they're doing. Because they're, for some reason, doing everything for me. Definitely need to do some more, like, optimization on this game myself, because I'm sure there's a way that I could get it to work a little bit better, but the detail, like, 10 feet in front of us is gone, but the detail right under our truck is there. It's a very demanding game visually. I'm sure it would be beautiful. But even having a, what do I have, a 4070 Super? Still struggling. Yeah, I'm gonna full on drive into the phosphate plant and follow the route that they're doing. don't know if I can help in any sort of way. Seems like the route you've plotted has failed and the vehicles could not reach their destination. What? Why? Open the infrastructure panel. Check out what happened. That's my garage. That's not going. Need maintenance. What does that mean? Vehicle is stuck. Vehicle failed the route. Okay. Oh, is that a wall? Here you can see where the vehicles could not travel along the route. Try to adjust the route to avoid this difficult spot and restart from the last successfully passed point. Okay. For some reason I can't get through there. Let's delete some points. Delete these. Instead, we will go this way. Wait, what? Delete that point. Delete that point. Can I delete this point? I guess not. What is happening? Clear the route. Because you're making this more difficult. I want you to go all the way through here. La-di-da. Whoops. That's not. Okay. You did all that fine, but I guess you can't go that way for some reason. We're gonna go this way. Try that instead. And now I'm down here. Let's see if we can drive up in there as well. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry. Took my hand off the wheel and started driving too fast. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful about that. This thing's got more power than I thought it did. Man, imagine driving down just like slabs of plywood. Alright, where's the route that I created? Is it down here somewhere? It's through that? That's going to be my route? Okay. That was a bold move of me. Let's see if we can get through this myself. I have some doubts. Here goes nothing. Not too deep. Okay, not bad at all, actually. Great. Just right on through there. And the rest of the route is going this way. So these fools are building the route for me. It doesn't really look like they are. Are they completing the task that I need them to complete? Or it is already completed? Do I have a new task? Doesn't really say that I do. Transfer resources. Oh. That might help.
Looks like you'll need to do some hauling. Take the cargo truck and load it up with the concrete slabs and steel beams. Then
Okey-doke.
deliver it to the phosphate plant. And if you're in the mood for extra supplies, you could plot a route between the warehouse and the forward base. It's not essential, but it'll make things easier for you in the long run.
Okay. Okay. So hold on a second. Is that a secondary? There's a side mission here. Connect to the warehouse and the forward base with a route. Let's try that real quick. Correct that. I would have to drive up there though, huh? To see what the route is, I'm guessing. That's a side mission that we can do. You never know when the rainy day fund will be needed. One thing we can be certain about, you can never have too many reserves. Plan a route between the warehouse and the forward base. Doing so will give us access to extra supplies. But I do want to do that at some point. I have to drive up there. Okay. So, we'll save that. We gotta bring resources to the phosphate plant. Like the concrete slabs. Need them and the steel beams. Where are those items? I'm guessing they're at the forward base? What am I using to bring them down here? Cargo truck, probably? Nice. Retrieve resources, press F to open the storage menu, then press again on the selected resource. You can store resources at one base and retrieve them from another. Steel beam. Is that... putting them there, I'm guessing? How many do I need? 3? Alright, so there's 3 there. Okay. Ah. And then concrete slabs. Oh no, I need 3 of those. I don't have that many concrete slabs. I only need 2 steel beams. How do I put a steel beam back? I didn't want to take more out. Damn it. How do I get it into the... I guess I have to... Is there like an easy way to go to my garage rather than back up into it? What's up, AJ? Welcome in. I mean, I guess only here. Let's retain the Jeep thingy. And deploy this guy. AJ, thanks so much for the heart me. Appreciate you. Deploy that. I don't know why it looks like this. Okay. I'm just like... I thought there was a way to... Whatever. Let's do it this way. We'll park this back over here, and then I think I have to use that crane to load up this truck. I am guessing. Oh wait, what does strap cargo mean? Hey, pal. I think once the cargo's in, we have to strap it up. Oh, I see. I understand the storage things now. That's where you put it down. That's where you pick it up. Who knew? Now, is this the only way to do this? Whoops. There's no way to raise this? There's got to be a way to raise this crane. Oh, boom vertical. Why didn't I see that before? Now, can I spin it? Because that's not gonna go in there correctly. Load rotation, Q and E. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nope. This is harder than it looks. That's as far as we can boom forward. Boom. So we got one in. How do I tell it to look at something else? Toggle anchors? No. Cycle target. That's the one I want. Whoops. Watch out. Everybody watch out. Do not trust me with a crane in real life. I am going to throw things around very wildly. It will be dangerous. More educational content? Do you consider this educational? Knowing not to give you cranes seems very important. Yeah, I guess in that way, it's pretty educational. What's the move here? Not quite. I mean, I guess that will do. I'm kind of upset that it's janky back there. We only need 2 of them. Man, can I just move it? Let's try to move it over just a little bit. I'm just upset with my work here. Much better. Much better. Now, I gotta pick up that. And load this right on top of that. I feel like the crane should be able to move more forward, because I have somehow put this under me. How in the world? Okay. This is the wackest. Guess we'll put it over here. There we go. Those are moves. Might be a better camera for this. Nope. Nope. There we go. That should do. Wait, I need to bring 3 concrete slabs? How am I going to fit 3 concrete slabs in there? Can I fit them all? Or do I have to do multiple trips? I don't really want to do multiple trips. I probably should have put the slabs in first. That was pretty dumb of me. I'm just being honest. That was probably my first wrong move. Let's see if I can just slap 2 on top of there. Oh god. Or maybe that'll just tie down perfectly. Boy can dream. Right? Right, chat? Seems fine to you? Okay. I'm trusting you. This is all on you now. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Pull this all the way up. No, 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 no. Oh, we're tipping. We're tipping a little bit. I don't know why, but we're tipping a little bit. We might need those anchors. We're going to deploy our anchors. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just gonna drop it and we're gonna see what happens. Okay. That's progress. That's progress. What's up, Travis? How are you? I need one more concrete slab. I don't have another concrete slab. Wait. Is there... Oh, there's one, like, laying over there. Maybe we can go grab that one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. Can I put steel beams back? I'd like to put them back. Just woke up. Nice. Well, welcome. Go pick up one of these concrete slabs that they're on there, maybe? Oh, wait. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We learned our mistake from that last time. Okay. Oh, so you're like waking up nice and early. Thought you might have been like waking up from a nap or something. 4:40 in the morning is bright and early. Good morning, sir. Oh, Lord. Wake up just for your stream? Oh. Well, I appreciate that. It'll work out great when I actually end up having to stream a little bit later when I go back to work for you. So you won't have to wake up as early. Although I guess it would be still be this time. Slap those anchors down just in case. Maybe that'll do. Let's see if we can strap those in, maybe. If I hop over to this now. Let me strap cargo. That seems to have worked. Okay. Okay. That's good. Got a 6-hour drive to do today? Damn. That sounds rough. Believed in you the whole time, never doubted. Thank you, Rain. I appreciate that. Your blind faith means the world to me. Now let's see if we can deliver it without crashing or losing anything along the way. This is legitimately like a complicated puzzle game. Essentially. That's what this boils down to, and I'm into it. Still occasionally dropping frames, though. Holler if it gets, like, really bad. Really steppy, because it's tough for me to tell just by looking at OBS. I wonder if there's a way for me to turn off the rain. Seems fine to you? Alright. I've definitely got the best quality out of it, now that I've kind of messed around with whether I'm using DLSS and what version or method to use. Oh wait, this is not the right way. But I can see that every now and then I'm dropping down to like 45 frames through stream, which is not bad. It's bad when it gets real low, but I like to try to keep it a smooth 60 always. And it only seems to drop when we're surrounded by a ton of foliage and rain and water. Okay, I guess I guess that was my doing.
Storm's coming in fast, so we need to get that flood wall up. Actually, you need that more than I do. I'm safe back at HQ, but the folks in that town aren't. So, good luck.
All right. All right. Fucking intense. That is an incredible name. Welcome in. Yes, this game is called Roadcraft. From the same people who do SnowRunner, MudRunner, and I think Expeditions. This one is more about building roads and moving items around and whatnot. Okay. So we can now, what's our objective? Build a flood wall to strengthen the shore. We're on the final stretch before the storm hits. Let's make this place unshakable. Finish constructing a flood wall along the coast. Use the tower cranes to position the strengthening plates. Together we can make this place invincible. Okay. So we just have a bunch of objects laying around. I think we can use these two separate cranes to do this job. So let's hop into here. Oh, cool. Get to operate the crane too. Hell yeah. Crane rotation, trolley movement, crane rail movements. Let's start all the way back. Raise a lower hook. Wow. We could lift our truck. Which would be kind of fun. Nope. There's a lot of things we can do here. I guess we want it to be vertical. So we're building a wall. Hopefully this is the top. Nope. I just really don't want to hit my truck. Nice. Nice. Smooth and steady. Okay. Or detach? Will it just lock into place there? Yes, great. That would have been crazy if I had to be extra precise about that. This is tedious as fuck, but I like it 100%. It's exactly like I was saying at the start of stream. This is the type of game that my brain just like wants right now. Because it's, I don't know, it's involved, but it's also hella chill. You know, it's like a overly complicated puzzle. You can also play this multiplayer with friends, which is kind of cool. In fact, I think it's kind of more geared towards that in many ways. I'm sure a lot of these tasks would go much quicker. I think about the fact that there's 2 cranes here. Once I see green, I'm good. Do not need to be doing too much. There are a lot of different things you can do with this crane that's kind of breaking my brain to remember what every button does. Route failed. Uh-oh. Happened. What happened? What are y'all doing? Vehicle failed the route. Why? What's going on there? I might look at that later, because that is confusing. I don't know why. That's like in the middle of a regular road. Uh-oh. This... Okay. We can hop over to this one. Getting a little bit better at this crane. Oh boy. Oh boy. I spoke too soon. That'll do. I don't know if I have to fix that other route, actually, because I think once we do this, we've completed all of our tasks. And I just have that optional task. So if I want to do the optional task, I might have to help finish that route, but otherwise, I don't think it really matters. Only movement. Things installed this fast IRL just snapped in place, right? What's crazy about this, though, is the people that do this IRL are probably so much more accurate at it that they could do a lot of this pretty quickly. Sometimes when you see a crane go up in your neighborhood, it's kind of miraculous how sometimes a week goes by and they've built an entire structure. I'm forgetting trolley movement. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. That'll do. Okay. We unlocked a new vehicle. We might have to fix that route somehow.
Jeez Louise, that was a close one. I was worried you weren't going to pull it off. If you keep this up, I might start getting optimistic. At least for
Start getting optimistic, Kelly.
They've been crashing lately, but you might have just turned the tide. Now,
Oh.
Doesn't that make you feel good? Well, savor
Not
it
great,
for all it's
actually.
worth. Talk to you
My
later.
company's stocks are tanking. That doesn't mean good things for me. Let's go. All goals completed. In that silence, there's a strange kind of calm. It's as if the world's holding its breath, pretending everything is going to be alright. But a tempest must be true to its nature. Alright, you've completed all the main objectives on this map. New maps are now available in the map selection. You can return to Hub to select a newly unlocked map or stay here and finish side activities. No joke, I do kind of want to figure out if I can do the side activities. Let's 100% this game tonight. I'm kidding, we're not going to do all that. Let's figure out what's wrong with this route, first of all. Maybe I will drive to here and see what's happening. And then there's that other task that we can do. Kelly's been skipping therapy. Kelly is pretty rude. I think she just has a weird sense of humor, though. Weird to me when game makers make people not friendly. Yeah, especially when they're the people that are just telling you tasks, you know? If they're just a coworker in a simulation game, they could probably be a little bit nicer. I'm okay with it, though. I have a feeling that Kelly's gonna grow on me. Now, originally we were gonna build the path here. I wonder if that just didn't work because this gate is in the way? Does this have a winch? I don't think it does. Can I drive through this? Should have went at it from the other side, probably. So I might bring the Jeep down here and see if I can winch that open. Because then the path can go that way. We don't have to have trucks driving in that way and out that way on the other side. It kind of bounced back on me there, Travis, so I don't think I can full on ram it. Definitely seems to go the other way. But it has a yellow hook on the outside, which means that I can attach a winch to it and probably pull it. Let's see where this route failed. Apparently right here in front of us. But why? Uh-oh. Well, I got stuck. This is where they were getting stuck. Which is weird. Huh. Whatever, let's go get the... Oh, I probably should have... Whatever, too late. Let's go get the Jeep. And then we'll just kind of rechange that whole route and maybe that'll fix it. We'll see. This is going back to my base, right? Yes, okay. Just went a different way than I usually do, I think. I'm gonna retain you. Can retain you as well. And let's deploy our Jeep. Can I drive down that way? I keep pressing M thinking that it'll show me the map, and that is not a thing. I wish I could just drive right down this. I kind of want to see what happens. I kind of want to drive down this, y'all. Let's do a little off-roading. Let's get a little crazy. I mean, this basically looks like a path. Just a little bit of a different one. We're gonna go all-wheel drive, low gear. Oh god. I don't know about this. This might not be a way that we should be going. Already stuck on something? Okay. Okay. So that was a bad idea, and I don't have anywhere that I can winch onto. Okay. Lovely. I'm immediately stuck. Oh, there we go. Hold on. This just looks like it's kind of built to drive over, you know? To be a little adventurous. Maybe I gotta go... Man, where's Nat when you need her, right? She would know how to get through this. Just climb this rock real quick. Oh no. Oh boy. I put our tire in literally the worst place possible. Okay, we can get onto there at least. Uh-huh. How am I doing this? Come on, baby. There we go. Probably would have been quicker to just go around all of this, but that's not fun. Let's see if I can maneuver. I might actually pull this off. Watch out now. I'm a natural old, you know, I'm just gonna go this way. Off-road Ty, they call me. It's not true, nobody's ever called me that. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing or something. Crazy. Crazy. Now, if only my frames could catch up. Creative choices, off-road die. Thank you, Pickles. Taking that as a compliment. Oop. Can I? Voila. Now this door is open. Love it. Use train scanner to see best route through the mud. Got you. Can do that sometimes. I don't think I needed it there though. Alright, that is open now. So now, if I go in here, I need to fix this route. Delete that point. Can I also... I would like to delete the end point here. But that doesn't seem to be a thing that I can do. I guess I'm just going to clear the route again. Weird that you can't clear the last little piece. Hello? Try to pay like real close attention to the terrain here. In case there was something weird. What if we do like that? This is where the vehicle failed, and I do see there's like a hole there. I'm gonna go around that kind of. Lovely. Alright. Make so many choices in the games I would never would, and I love seeing it. That's my hope with kind of all the ways that I stream games. Most of the time, I'm going to break it. I'm going to do it poorly. I'm not a great gamer. But at least you get an alternative view, you know? And you go, oh, learn from his mistakes. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Let's see if we can do this side mission. Connect the warehouse and forward base. We just have to get to there. So I know where it is. Oh, that's so bright. The sun and the rain reflecting. It's a little overkill sometimes. Do we have another garage up here by chance? Doesn't look like we do. Okay. We just have to connect a route here. Let's plot our route from here. This one's gonna genuinely be harder. So we might need to bring the dozer up here to do a little work. You know what, actually, delete that. Can't really tell what the situation was here, so hopefully they can just get through that. I believe that's where the big hole was. Let's send them this way. And then we should just be kind of smooth sailing. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think we gotta go that way. Okay. Dispatch those vehicles. Let's see how this goes. And then, does that unlock any other objectives for me? Maybe not. I have done all the objectives, main and side missions, so... How do I go on to the next area? Alright, now we're going to Aftermath. The region is mostly flooded after the storm, with notable destruction around the main routes and facilities. The core objective is mitigation of immediate damage caused by flooding, both in the industrial area and the civilian sector. Okay. We, once again, only start with our little Thunder 4. Harvesting trees? What? You need logs? You can harvest them from trees using a harvester vehicle. There's a lot you can do in this, huh? Basically any type of truck that has a function. It's probably in this. Now we're in North Africa in the spring. I don't remember if the last one was North Africa or Central. Company returns to the region after the storm has passed to witness the aftermath and help mitigate the consequences. Oh, we're just in the same area. Gotcha. Interesting.
Looks like our hard work paid off. The storm's passed and the town's still standing.
Nice.
Still, we better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor.
Okay. Where in the world am I going? What the hell? How do we get out there? I guess over here? Place a marker. Can I place multiple markers? No, never mind. I don't want to place a marker. It will just figure this out. We'll drive toward the abandoned facility, and then after the abandoned facility, we gotta take a left. Can I want this door opened. Always open. Preferably. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. So this is the same area we were just in, but this is after the storm. And there is a lot more destruction. Well. Guess it's time to get a little creative here. Hopefully we can just drive right around this sucker. That was a little bit deeper than I thought it would be. Okay. Onward. What does this look like? Not bad. Gonna get a little hairy in the middle there, but... What? Using all the techniques. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is deeper than I thought it would be. I guess we could go up and over. Physics. They're pretty solid. A lot of crazy things happening on my screen and to my game. Game definitely does that well. But that is kind of what they have honed in on, huh? These developers. Alright. Got through there. Oh boy. What is this nonsense? I don't feel good about this one. Guess we could go through here. Let's try to drive around. Whoop! Try to drive around as much of this as we can.
At least this bridge is still in one piece. We had to move our operations before the storm. We needed to get to that harbor, so it had to be lowered. I was a bit worried about it, storm and all.
That was a nice bridge. Very convenient bridge. Which way am I going from here? Guess probably left, right? Is that a spoiler, Travis? Or is that just a guess? I have a feeling you could be right, though. Lovely bridge. Would be such a shame if something happened to it. Where in the hell? Huh? Maybe I want to go the other way? Or do I want to drive over this? Kind of seems like I want to go that way. Guess we're gonna find out. I don't love it. What's the objective here? I just have to get over there. But as you can see, there is way over there. Making sure I took the right route. Looks like it. There is this way. But I don't know. That feels like it's going in the wrong direction. But I guess... I think this is the way we gotta go. Not going up. We can go over and it looks like... I don't know what's over there. Tough to tell. So here goes nothing. We should probably... Oh, I guess I don't need... Oh god. This is already a problem. I might have taken the worst route down. Come on. Come on. You got it, baby. I don't know how this is working, but it's working. There are rocks floating. But whatever. Probably should have gone that way. Since that's lower. Might even try to turn around. That's cute. Q knows what this game is. We don't. No need to troll my TikTok chat like that. Don't. Reminds you of that old game Spin Tires? Yeah, that makes sense. Look at that. Look at that. Like I'm good at this or something. Hell yeah, I really wish that the light didn't reflect so bright off the top of my vehicle. Job well done, everybody. We did it. Now what? I think we went the wrong way. I guess we just keep driving across. Could change the color of my Jeep, but I like the other colors. That's where the problem lies. Come on, you just gotta get your wheel. Uh-oh. I think we can wiggle our way out of here somehow. It's happening. Just had an unfortunate landing there for a second. Here we go. It's napping. Man, I really hope that this eventually brings us where we need to be. Okay, apparently that tree is indestructible. Okay, we are somewhere. We're somewhere for sure. Wonder if there's a way to take a left somewhere up here. Guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Let's cruise on through here. Okay. We don't need that rear differential anymore. Now we're cooking. What is this? This looks like it should be a base. It's not, I guess. Okay. Am I getting closer to... Well, it is something. Just keep driving. Let's see where we end up. Look at this tipped over truck. That's pretty gnarly. What kind of storm ripped through here? What kind of storms are hitting? Where are we? South Africa? I think we took a weird route. I have a feeling we probably could have turned right and there was like a way to just go straight up. Because now I feel like we're getting further and further away from this. Maybe I can drive up now? See what happens if we go up. Maybe if we climb up, we'll get a better view of where we really need to be. There's the beam. Okay. Well, I think we were supposed to just drive around and we would have gotten there, but what does this look like? This could get a little hairy. Everybody, hold on to your butts. Oh boy, I can't even stop it. Can't stop it. We're going. We're just going. We're sending it. This is how you drive, right? This is how you truck. This is how you... Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on now. We're just gonna roll a little bit. It's fine. Engine stalled. Do I got a winch anywhere? Got a winch over here. Voila. Look at that. Good as new. Good as new. Everything's perfectly fine and dandy here. Built. What is this thing called? Thunder Tough. That was smart with the lowercase s. Valid. Valid. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, that was fun. That's, God, if I could do that in my vehicle and not feel like I was about to die, and then just winch my way out of it, I would feel really great about life. This is still Roadcraft, yes. It is. Alright. We are where we need to be. Oh! Nice to follow. Cavalry has finally arrived, but your work is just getting started. What does that mean?
You might have noticed we've deployed some additional support. Supplies, vehicles, that kind of thing. But you'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first. And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Once that's done,
Okay.
plot a route for our vehicles.
Okay. Okay. These are things that I can do. I'm going to move my vehicle out of the way. Alright. Send, wait, what did that say? Send additional support to the transit point. Clear the area of objects. Already being tracked. We just need to hop in this crane. Move these crates out of the way. I'm guessing put the crates on top of the other crates? What game did I do this in? Wasn't this in Grand Theft Auto 5 or something? This is in some game. How do I use this thing? There's that hook. What's up, Crunk? I'm here just doing errands? No worries. Hopefully a very productive evening for you. Great to see you as always, though. Okay. Raise this. Are you gonna do what I do, moving boxes around? Hell yeah. Do you use a big crane like this? Load rotation. Can I? Nice. Nice. This is good. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's as far as we can go. Okay. Does this? No. Yeah. Remembering all these buttons is hard. I hate that that's crooked. Trying to be a perfectionist here, and I really don't need to be. I kind of wish that these snapped into place. Ah, whatever. Whatever. It just needs to be out of the yellow. So. What is this? That one season of The Wire? I've never watched The Wire, so I don't get the reference, really. And that makes me sad, because I do want to watch The Wire someday. Oh, you have to take it to the blue mark spot? Do we? That's the garage. Blue mark spot is the garage. I don't know if that's true. We just have to get it out of the yellow. Eh. Okay. Well, actually, you know what I should probably do? There's that onto there. slide this down here as much as I can, and then we can put the other one. Cool. Next. Only I could remember what button does what. Not really the way I wanted to spin that, but it works nonetheless. Boom. Cool. Voila. That's done. Then I need to go over there. Aren't you an additional support unit for repairs? They've just arrived at the harbor and are camping, chomping at the bit. Local crane in action and clear harbor surrounding territory by moving scattered containers out of the way. Then go ahead and check the road for any potential hazards. Task is to prepare the route from the harbor base to the transit point and guard our convoy on their way up to. Let's get moving. Okay, so I think I just need to now drive to that spot. Do I need to take that truck for any reason? Or is that just a... what kind of truck is that? I think that's just a cargo truck. What if... oh, we got all of our vehicles back now. That's good. Vehicles that have already been deployed are marked. Okay. I'm gonna retain that one. If I switch to this vehicle, it's the easiest way out of here. Thought we'd be able to drive right out. I guess not. Well, I'll bring this no matter what. I don't know if we need a big fancy truck for this, but... or if it's even a good idea to bring one. Guess we'll find out. Cut through here, I think, though. Just supposed to be looking to see if there's hazards. I believe. I just drive over all these branches, though. Crush them. Let's see what this says. This is the truck run. Sports a wide bed and a powerful engine. Your best bet to move sand around. Okay. The road has been damaged by the storm and is impassable for convoys. The nearby dump truck will do the trick. Switch to it and repair the damaged sections. Oh, yeah. Okay. Control the tipping angle, open the tipper, close the tipper. We're just pouring sand. Got it. Why the sand in the back of the truck has no texture to it, but is what it is. Yeah, then the dozer to level it wherever. I guess the garage is right behind us, so. Where exactly? The truck's still running? It sounds like there's multiple trucks driving. Where exactly am I tipping it out? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe we back in. Am I just dropping it in the most problematic area? I don't know. I'm not sure, like, how the physics in the game of this are going to work, so. Let's see how much ground this covers. I'll just get into here, maybe? Okay. Learn where you can refill your dump truck. Let's open the map in the vehicles tab. Okay. Switch to the quarries layer to see the areas of active quarries. Sand quarry. Right there. Allows you to refill sand in the area. What other type of quarries are there? Something right here. That looks like it's in the water, so I wonder what the heck that is. Okay, I guess we're getting more sand. Whoops. See how much sand we need. Probably should have. Oh yeah, that guy. If I just press G. Got sand falling from the skies. I probably should have dumped the sand further back first. Big G helping us out. Some sand deliveries. See if I can reverse my way right on through here. And then turn ourselves around. Just kind of come at it from the same direction. Or same sort of method of attack here. Just from the other side. I hate how that works. Is that enough? Can I switch now to... It hasn't told me to do this yet. You know? So something makes me think that might be too early, but we're gonna find out. Construct a drivable stretch of road from piles of sand. Select grader mode. Yeah. I also kind of feel like maybe I should start from the other side and come this way. Just because of where I've placed everything, kind of. My downstairs neighbors are bumping music tonight, it sounds like. That'll be a fun thing to deal with after stream. See how this goes. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad start. Definitely think we're going to end up needing a lot more sand, though. Can I flatten it more, do we think? Right now it's a little bumpy. What if I push it this way a little bit? Oh yeah. Nice. Cool. I'm just gonna hit that middle part, and then I think we gotta get some more sand. Alright. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Almost lifted our dump truck. Just spin this around so that it's ready for us to flatten. Also going to kind of use it as a marker for... I feel like if we get sand all the way up to here, we're in pretty good shape. already looking a lot better. You have to do a lot in this game to build very long roads, though, huh? Do you regret not getting on console? Yeah, kinda. Still a little bit. Mostly because, I don't know, just anytime like these more demanding games come out that I have the option, it's good to get on console just because then I don't have to think about the graphics of it. It's just gonna end up looking good. It's not gonna look at like the best. It's obviously like you will be able to get it to look even better on a PC. And I genuinely would like to continue to play this on my couch next week, but I think I'll be okay with next week just chilling at my desk and playing it. I think I will manage. Because genuinely at this point, my thoughts on the whole like PC versus console thing is just like use case scenario. I don't really care about the different performance or quality or anything. Just, is it a game that I would rather sit on my couch and play, or is it a game that I would prefer to sit on my couch and play sometimes? I'm gonna fill this area too. Probably don't need to, but apparently I can I just... Yeah, okay. That's handy. You just have to be near a sand quarry, probably. Oh, actually, you know what I bet it is? I bet you just have to be in this circle, and it will refill sand for you. So that's nice, because this would take... cheating, kinda, but this would take so long to build larger roads. But also why this game is probably very fun to play with like 4 friends, you know. Maybe you can build a sand bridge across the water? I don't know. I know you can build bridges. I know you can definitely build bridges. But I don't think... I think you usually skip the sand part. Oh yeah, there is... I think that's a different type of quarry, though, that's being marked in the water. We need to move that truck more. I probably should dump sand up here, too, huh? In the sand spot? There we go. Let's dump a bunch of sand here as well. Road to the transit point is still in rough shape. Oh, it wanted me to do all that. Gotcha. I'm way ahead of you on that. That is a tutorial on how to do what I have been doing for the past 10 minutes. You underestimate my thinking abilities. I think we're gonna kind of ultimately have this little spot here, but that should be fine. I think. My professional opinion, I think it is fine. Probably flatten that even more, huh? Let's see. So that might help spread it. When are you playing till tonight? I'll probably just go like another 30 minutes. I think that will do for tonight. We'll see how much we get tied up in the missions, though, you know? Sometimes that happens where I'm like, I'm going to be done in 30 minutes, and then they give me a really cool thing to do. And I do it. And it takes me 2 hours to do it. You say that, but you'll be here for another hour at least. Yeah, exactly. Travis gets it. I think we'll be able to finish this here, though. Like this part of the objective. This game is my nephew's dream, but he's only 5, so it's good he doesn't know about it. He's already asking to play video games with me. This would be a really fun game to play with some kiddos, but yeah, 5 might be a little too young to have to like explain how to do the million different things that are happening here. I bet it's a little bit more intuitive with a controller, though. I think I'm with you, Travis. I think we could afford to do one more load. Maybe 2 more loads? Maybe we dump one in the middle here. And then one more back there. I'm still fine with this. We definitely need to cover that up a little bit better. And then we might as well try to connect the 2 spots as much as we can. Let's see. How that goes.
Yeah.
What's up, Saltini?
Hello. Yeah. Hello, hello,
Hello.
Yeah. What up, what up, what up?
What's up, Saltini? Good to see you. How are you? Better known I have a 3-day weekend? Yep. Hell yeah. Ooh, maybe this rain will help pack down some of the sand, you know? I bet we could even... You're thinking more harbor side? I don't think we need to... You mean like getting it right up to the water there? I don't know if we're eventually paving over this. I think what we got here is pretty good. I'm just going to do some more on the end there. Yeah. I don't think it needs to be super pretty. Just needs to be passable for the trucks that we deploy. I feel like we've given them a pretty wide range here. I wonder if I can even... dump some there. And then dump the rest here. Alright. Had a crappy week at work? Saltini, I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely stoked for you to then get a nice little break. Hopefully recollect, rejuvenate. Yeah, definitely enjoy this weekend as much as you can. Trying to also kind of push these rocks out of the way. Into the Scottish Fair on Sunday in Costa Mesa. Hey, yo. That sounds rad. Does the game consider this to be a passable route yet, or what? I genuinely don't know. It looks great. Oh, wait, there's sand back there. I didn't realize that I put a pile back there. Totally forgot about it. Might as well leave the thing down, flatten this out as we go. And this really is like playing with Tonka trucks in a sandbox when you're a kid. It's exactly what it feels like. And it's nice. Very simple feeling. It's relaxing. That feels like a drivable stretch of road. Where else am I supposed to be putting this? Route. Start plotting. We're going to test it out. We do this, whoops. Then we will see if any trucks get stuck. Where does it need to go? Okay, great. Plot this whole route out. If these trucks just cruise right on by, then we have done a good job. And maybe we can wrap it up there. Let's see. Let's dispatch some vehicles. I gotta move my vehicles out of the way. Probably just send them all back to the garage, but I actually want to be able to sort of look and see how this is going. Keep this kind of nearby, just in case we need to do any more. Kind of same with this. Alright, here they come. See how this went. Getting through there. Cruising right up on there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hell yeah. I might just follow them with this. Bunch of slabs over here that we can pick up. I believe you can collect resources from all around the map and bring them places to sell them. We might have to keep that in mind. Shall we ever return to this? Which I could see happening. Think you can? What, you think I can return to it? Oh, sell stuff. Yeah, yeah. I think I saw a TikTok earlier that was like, here are 5 tips. And one of them was about how often you should do that. Wow. Look at that guy. Hey, pal. You need a push? You drove right over a... Sorry. I think you actually had it figured out. You drove right on top of some... Oh, vehicle failed because of this thing? Because of that stupid thing? My man drove over a grill. It's not my fault. That route was perfect. Here, let me get rid of it. There. Now try the route. Bet you pull it off this time. Turn. Turn. Okay, great. I'd have been so mad if he did it again. There you go. Good job. I wonder if that was happening on the last map as well.
Good job there. We need a base of operations on the other side of the river. And
Thank
that
you.
means we need a bridge. I don't suppose you've built a bridge before, right? Well,
I have not.
here's a first for everything. Oh, and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not essential, but it should keep our reserves up.
That would be nice. Let's take a look at what that looks like before we call it quits. Side mission. Send a convoy with concrete to the harbor base. Yikes. That probably... I don't know, maybe they could get that out of there. Yeah. Don't know if we'll get through there. Definitely not getting through there. Because I hardly got through there. Damn, we could have just gone this way this whole time. Remember when we drove this way? We totally should have just taken a right. What's the regular objective? Set up our next base on the other side of the river. Mountain base will be restored. Okay, well, let's just drive down to this area and see. I hate this little object. Where would the fun have been if we went right? Yeah, it's true. Wouldn't have been as exciting. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't put that in their way. Great. Let's head over here real quick and see what the deal is with building a bridge, how difficult that is. What do we need to do in order to build said bridge? Will it take me 20, 30 minutes, or will it take me 4 hours? Need to build a bridge across the river. Go to the Bridges tab. Wide concrete bridge. Start the game, you'll use different types of bridges. Resources the bridge requires. Select the available bridge type and start planning. I guess that works. Kinda. Okay. To build the bridge, deliver the required resources to any of the designated zones at either end. And also cancel the plan by hovering and deleting it. The rest will refund all resources used. Alright, so if we just have to deliver 7 slabs... could just... I don't know if we need any of these. Oh, wait. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's plenty of them over here. But I need a crane. We should just bring the crane vehicle down here. We just go grab our crane. Is this our only crane? Yeah. Bring this down there. We're building bridges, Yed. We already built the... we built a road. I crafted a road. As this game told me that I should. Oh god. Oh lord. Maneuvering in this is a little funky. I guess you could say I crafted a road. I put down a bunch of sand. And flattened it. This is my road. This is my crafted road. Beautiful. Is there somebody behind me? No. Now let's go pick up all these giant things of concrete. I'm just going to start with the ones that are closest to it, because that seems easy. Nope, other way. I might even just go ahead and throw down some anchors. Because why not? Nope, I need you to boom forward somehow. I guess. That'll do. It's a weird way to go about it, but it worked. Oh god. Just slid it off the front of the truck to drop it in there. It worked. Why are these anchor points not working? What's that about? Oh, maybe it's... There we go. I was trying to pull one of the other ones up. Oh, no. Just need to get it in there. Doesn't matter how we get it in. Just needs to fall into that yellow square. Alright, how many is that? 3? We're doing this quick now. We're not doing it pretty anymore. What's up, Maverick? I think crane operator had a few high noons. I unfortunately did not, actually. Unfortunately, I was all out. I wish I did. Today I just had Diet Coke. And I didn't like it. What is happening here? Is that in? That's in. That counts. Great. Great. How many are we at now? I've actually lost count. 5? God, no, not that button. That's the wrong button. That's what I want. Nice. Aren't you gonna play that delivery game on YouTube? It'll alert? Well, hell yeah. Enjoy. Enjoy all of you. We're watching. You're engaging with all the content, and for that, I appreciate you. This is the last one? Oh yeah, 6 to 7. Great. Great, great, great. Not a few hours later. This only took like 15 minutes. which is great. I was hoping that it would take just the amount of time for me to be able to finish stream here shortly. Alright, if we drop that, is it going to fall in? Yep, that does the trick. Look at that, we got a bridge. If I just hit hold crane, oh yeah, it just automatically goes down. Hell yeah, brother. Let's drive across this sumbitch. Look at this bridge. I built this.
Your first bridge. That should weather any storm. Remember, our
I think
job
so too.
isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.
Hell yeah, Kelly. Ooh, we got a new fancy thing. What is this? Conlostronic. Most powerful road plan and recall module. Delivers unmatched mobility to your fleet at a cost. Why would the last bullet point be at a cost? What does that mean? That's not how bullet points work. Well, I gotta at least hop in that vehicle to see what it is. Oof. Next objective is to go over there. Thanks. What is this thing? Field service vehicle allows you to recall other vehicles to it at the cost of some fuel. You can earn fuel through side objectives or purchase it at supply depots. Oh. Wait. What? So this is just used to bring vehicles to it? Huh. Mobile operations anchor in the area. You recover your vehicles there if you have enough recovery tokens. How many recovery tokens do I have? 7? Engine not running. Need the engine running to recall our vehicles? This thing could go anywhere, huh? No available vehicle? Aren't they all deployed? What are you talking about? Okay. Kind of want them all over here, if I'm being honest. I can drive the crane over pretty easily. Let's just call this one over, just to see how it works. Boom. Cool. This thing's a tank. Very cool. I want one of these. I want to just drive out around the streets of LA in one of these. You think they'll let me do that? Can I do that? Alright, y'all. This is fun. I like this game a lot. Very rad. And literally just what I needed tonight. Just a kind of chill, but very involved kind of game to sort of just keep my mind focused.